What is going on in YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, we're going to go over who are some of the best wide receivers in the game with the best value possible. When I think of the best receiver in the game, I'm thinking of a receiver who's going for roughly 100k to 200k, who's a really good card that's going to be on my team probably for like the next month or two. So we're going to go over who are the best receivers on my list. Of course, these are not ordered in any way. These are just some of the best cards I played with, hands down. Except for the first card, because the first card just came out today, and that's going to be the Black History Month promo card, Anquan Boldin. And why is this card so good? First off, let's check out his stats. His stats are pretty good. First off, you get this card for free from playing a couple solos. Second thing, he gets every single team, and he has 95 speed stock. Meaning, with every single team, this card gets to 97 speed. But there's a little twist to this card. If you guys actually notice, he gets one of the best receivers in ability in the game, which is short in elite for 0. What? For 97 speed, short in elite for 0, that's hand down probably the best combination you could get for. I'm not done yet. If you guys actually collect all 5 of the Black History Month cards and put them in your lineup, since in general they already get all the teams, and you put all of them in your lineup, every single card is going to get an extra speed boost. Meaning this Anquan Boldin has 98 speed with a total of 0 short in elite. That's probably the hands down probably a really good card for 98 speed. Next card we're going to be looking at is one of my favorite receivers in the game, or probably both of these cards, or any version of Megatron. The 94 Megatron or the AKA Megatron. Those two hands down are probably the best receivers I use all year long. I tried them out so many times. This 91 Megatron, it still makes a lot of plays because he can destroy the living crap out of people because his card is just so good at mossing cards. And what else is so special about this card? First off, this Megatron is ridiculously broken. I'm going to show you guys why. Of course, they're a little pretty pricey for 175k. The other card's 100k. But look at the abilities he gets. This Megatron gets deep out elite for 1 ability point. And he gets deep in elite for 0. Meaning you can throw the ball. No matter where Megatron's going deep, he's going to have a higher chance of mossing the defender or straight up have a higher chance of catching the ball. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But say you're not a fan of deep in elite at all, because I know sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, it has a higher chance of not working, but what's so special about it? If you're not a big fan of deep in elite, you could always run short in elite. Of course, you're going to have to pay full price for it, but for 3 ability points for deep out and short in, that's hands down a really good combination. And I've done this before and it was really good. Now the next card we're going to be looking at is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be Randy Moss, the Randy Moss Thanksgiving card. Now this card is still really good because he gets the deep out ability for 0 ability points. If you guys know, deep out elite is always the best receiver ability. And for 93 speed, that is actually not that bad. Of course, you would want a little bit better speed, but 93 speed for a budget card, he's kind of budget because he's only going for 100k. I'm pretty sure you can snipe this card out to get it for a lot cheaper, but in general, 100k, you can't go wrong with a 100k card. Not that bad. Now the next card we're going to be looking at is one of my favorite slot receivers in the game, and that's going to be Steve Sitz Sr. What's so special about the Steve Sitz Sr. card? Well, he gets 1 ability, really good, and that's going to be short in elite for 0 ability points. You guys starting to notice this trend. These receivers are probably the hands down, whoever gets short in elite for cheap destroys the game. And you guys did see, he only goes for about 140k. It's not that expensive, and if you're going to get short in elite for 0, you can't go anything wrong. I've used on this card. This card is really good at the run game. He's really good at mossing cards. This card has mossed a couple cards who are like way taller than him. For some reason, this card plays really good, and at short and elite in the slot, oh boy, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this card because this card is really good. So if you guys need a good slot receiver, I would highly recommend you pick up Steve Sitz. Now let's talk about another really good slot receiver. That card is going to be DeAndre Hopkins, the 94 DeAndre Hopkins, the ghost card. He's only going for roughly about 150k because new DeAndre Hopkins just came out, and he gets deep out elite for 0 ability points. Pretty good combination. But he also gets short in elite for 2. That meaning, of course, it's not short in, it's not cheaper, but you get it for a good price. Meaning, for 2 ability points, you get the best 2 receiver abilities in the game for 140k. Can't go wrong with that. And this card has about 94 speed, so it comes along with some pretty good speed to help you make some plays. And this card has absolutely made so many big plays for me. Now say if you want to be a fan, you're just for short in elite. But what if you want a cheaper card? There's not a cheaper card, but there's another card that you may want to look into, and that's Cooper Kupp. Now this Cooper Kupp card is not fast in any way, but he's really good at running routes. That's why he gets short in elite for 0. As mentioned in the past, if you guys could get any short end ability for cheap, it's hands down you're gonna be in a good position, because these are one of the best cards in the game currently. And for short end for 0, you can't go wrong with Cooper Kupp. Those stats don't really help him that much. 91 speed is a little bit outdated since we're getting a lot of 95 speed, 96 speed corners. But if you get short end, if you go one-on-one, because a lot of people run man coverage, you will still torch them because of that short end ability. That's the key thing. Now, one of my favorite cards, probably the last card we're going to go over, is this CD Lamb. Now, why is this CD Lamb good? Remember what I mentioned? If you get short end for cheap, it is a beast of a card. Now, this CD Lamb can actually get short in elite for 0 ability points. So for 95 speed, 93 short, 94 medium, and 94 deep, and if you run route tech on this dude, there's nothing else to say. This card is hands down one of the best cards you guys can get currently in the game. For those stats, you can't go nothing wrong with those cards. So those are just a few cards I think who are the best receivers in the game currently. Of course, there's a lot more cards that are really good, but those are currently my favorite bunch that I've used a lot, that have been really successful for me. So those are pretty much the list. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know if you guys tried any of these cards out. And let me know if there's a couple other cards you say are really good in the comment section below. Let's go over them and we'll talk about how good they are. But my name is Deadly, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace!